Hello and welcome back to BeamNg Drive. This is the third and final installment of the Car Jump Arena Ring of Fire exhibition. I'm your host, davidinark, and welcome aboard as we send the pigeon flying up over through the Ring of Fire. Unfortunately, not able to hit the landing, so let's give it a little extra room. Rolling up on that backstop there, coming through, flying up over. It's through the fire. It lands on the other side. There is definitely some damage to the vehicle. However, it is still rolling along just fine, heading back up through. However, as we have often seen, it is just off enough that it cannot find the ramp and goes rolling off the side, and now absolutely cannot steer, cannot drive, and this bad boy is stuck. All right, up next, we've got the SBR4 laid out in the Hill Climb edition, flying through the air. Oh, a little too much gusto, and it smacks the top of the ring and gets rejected. Let's try this again and see what happens. If we just take it easy a little bit, there it is. Beautiful. Just have to let off the gas just enough to get the vehicle through the ring and to land on the other side. Now, can it come back through again? Things are a little dicey, and no, just not enough oomph to get through another time. Unfortunately, for the SBR4 Hill Climb Edition. Here we go. Kicking it old school. Burnside Dragster taking off, getting speed all over the place, and jumps over the Ring of Fire, loses a wheel. Holy cow, this little dude just took off. That was incredible. Without that wheel, there's just no way it's going to find its way back again. So let's see. Give it another attempt here. Ooh, we may have barely scraped just the top of the ring, but if we did, it sure doesn't show. Vehicle lands beautifully on the other side. A little bit of damage, but we are up, over, and once again, as we often see, a little off to the side and ends up hitting the Ring of Fire on the return run. But kudos to the Burnside Dragster for jumping over the Ring of Fire. All right, here we have the little brother to the SBR4. This is the Hirochi Sunburst Hill Climb Edition. Gonna send this bad boy up, over, through the fire, and down the other side. First try out of the gate. What a wonderful job by the Sunburst. That is fantastic. Now the question is, can it make the return run? It's heading up, ends up a little sideways, crashes into the side of the ring, and that's all she wrote for the Hirochi Sunburst. Here we go. This is one of the most powerful vehicles in the game. This is the Wendover. Up, over, through, no, stuck on the ring. I think it's holding back. I believe the driver holding back, afraid of too much power. There it is. Gives it the go-ahead. Oh, look at that. Catches the mesh of the landing and just absolutely rips the back end completely out of the vehicle. I don't think I've ever seen that here in any car jump arena competition. Let's see. Let's give it a little extra room. The driver guns it up, through, and there it is, through the fire, and that is a beautiful execution. Vehicle damaged, of course, on the landing, but now, can the vehicle send it back through the Ring of Fire or no? Driver all over the place, running over that bumper, just can't quite do it, but what a showing for this Wendover vehicle in the car jump arena. Oh, that was spectacular. Good job. Now we kicked things off with the pigeon, and here is the pigeon's big brother, the widgeon, and this one is the Mantis, flying up through and directly into the top of the ring of fire. That's not going to work, although I have to admit, that was a beautiful, it was a beautiful sight. Oh, there it is, up through the fire and lands down hard on the front end. And that front left corner having some issues for sure. However, the vehicle is drivable. And the question is, can the driver get the vehicle back around? No, with that front end out of whack. Well, you know what? Almost did a flat 180 there, but not enough to keep it going. But a beautiful showing. Unfortunately, look at the back end of that thing. It's going to need some serious work. But a great showing from the Widgeon nonetheless at the Car Jump Arena. Now, for the D Series, look at that. This entrant has opted for the drag version. There it is, up, through, over, and down again. Another first attempt showing here in this exhibition. That was beautifully executed. We see the D Series grabbing more than enough power. Up, through, oh, it tries to pull a Burnside by attempting to go up over, grabs the edge of one of the, kind of that upper side there of the ring, just not quite able to pull it off. But here he goes, he's going to go again, and, oh, nope, way off center, comes crashing down, and should have just taken your lumps, taken your win when you had it. Instead, oh, he is still not giving up. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, that's okay. Try and do a little showboating, but couldn't quite make it up over the lip. And is he going again? Oh, he tries, but ends up in a barrel roll, and that is going to be the end. Up on the side. That is done for the D Series. All right, and now we've got the biggest, baddest hombre here in the exhibition. This is the Hero Bus firing off the J-Tow rockets, firing up and smack straight into the ring itself. Resetting, trying again, gonna see if they can figure out. Oh, there it is, up, through, and unfortunately, the vehicle's just so long. Boy, look at that, hanging out there. That's almost a fail race flag. Beautiful. Just stuck there hanging out in the wind. The question is, can this team... Oh, nope, just can't quite pull it off there. Can this team pull things together and figure out a way to thread the needle with the bus going through the ring of fire? So far, just not quite able to figure out that perfect combination. Oh, that's nice. Up, through. Hey, it is through the ring. Very well done. Nicely executed. Could not pull off a great landing, but the fact it got through it all is gorgeous. Well, that attempt certainly not going to win it a lot of awards here. Taking another try at it. It is up, over, and through. No. Back end catching on. And unfortunately, hey, you know what? At least they got it through once. But that looks like that's all they're going to get done here today. All right, here we go. The Gavril team, for their H-Series van, decides to pull in the drift version of the vehicle. We'll see what happens when you take a drift van, send it up through the ring of fire. It actually went up through, unfortunately, smacks into that mesh covering, the mesh landing strip that has just absolutely played havoc on many of the contestants. This run here, not so good. Straight into the side of the ring. All right. That does seem to be the secret, however. Back it up just a little bit. Get going down the road. Get through the ring. Well, okay, technically the van, made it through the ring. And look at that, a wonderful nose stand showing off a little bit as it tumbled through the ring of fire. The question, though, of course, can this van make it up through the ring of fire and land on the other side. Once again, it made it through, but it caught the top corner of the van on the ring. This one's not looking good. Oh, well, okay, that was a weird glitch there. Sorry about that anyway. Up, over, through, and oh, so close. As many vehicles we have seen, that mesh landing just is the end of so many runs here in this exhibition today. Things not looking good for the H-Series drift van in today's competition. There it is, up, over, through, and down. Very well done. Managed to find the right combination of speed and timing and aiming, to be perfectly honest. Let's see, can the van get... No. Van cannot find its footing. It is a drift van, and that's exactly what it was trying to do. But it did make it through, so kudos to the van. All right, the folks at Ibishu submitting their hopper entry, and it is the Dragster version, which does a beautiful barrel roll into the embankment slam, which is not very effective for hitting the ring of fire or getting through the ring of fire. Neither is slamming straight into it. The problem with the hopper Dragster is that it is a bear to control, as the driver is definitely experiencing right here. Oh, is it gonna get through? Oh, hung up on the ring, and whoa, out of control, slamming into the structure for another Car Jump Arena event. Oh, and it is... Oh, I thought it was gonna swing on through, and instead gets hung up. There it is, for falling forward, tumbling. So technically, it has made it through the ring of fire, but that is not why we came here. We came here because we want to see if can this Dragster hopper make it through the fire. Yes, but cannot hit the landing at that speed. I'm not quite sure what the driver was doing there. That's almost as if they were testing the waters. Oh, look at there, pulls a burnside, hits the top of the ring, and flips over forward, completely just skipping over the whole fire part. Oh, this is brutal, folks. We're watching take after take. Oh, there it is. Oh, rips off the roof. That would have been so cool had that been able to pull that off, get through, and land. That would have been an awesome feat. Okay, not quite sure where it's going there. Goes out around the outside of the ring. There it is, up, over, and into the ring. Once again, just having such a hard time navigating this ring. There it is, up, over, and finally landing down on that front wheel and gets through the ring of fire, lands, comes back around, trying to get its bearings. It's a little off center. This is probably not going to work. Guns it. Does get back through the ring for the return trip, however cannot hit the landing, and I don't know what he's doing. All right, he's slamming on. There it is. Now that is some serious showboating. Catches some serious air, landing hard and slamming into the ground, but way to go for the Ibishu hopper. All right, here we go. This one is the Roamer Dragster, starting from 0. Let's just see what happens here. Oh, guns it up and does manage to fall through the ring of fire. So it made it through the ring, just not very cleanly. So we're going to try again. Let's see what happens. If we get up there, ooh, a little too much gusto on it this time for sure. Did make it through again, however, the speed and timing is just a little off. Ooh, okay, this one is sort of experiencing, weirdly, the same problem that the Hero bus had, and that is that the length in some of these appears to be the issue. That the vehicle can get through, but then the back end is getting caught. Oh, there's a beautiful one. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Excellent, excellent. Finally figures out the correct timing and speed to get it through the ring. Now, can it make the return trip? We would like to see someone who can make the return trip without wrecking. And no, it cannot. So there we go. All right, let's move on to the final contestant. Here we are with the T-Series Destroyer as the final contestant. Right now, the driver trying to get a feel for just how things are going to work, and frankly, not very well. This beast is big, it's heavy. Let's see if locking the differentials makes any difference at all. We're going to slam on the gas, get rolling. It is getting a little bit more speed, still not enough to get it up and over. So if we back it up the back wall and slam it down into drive, we are going still a little faster. Well, we are getting closer. At least the front end of the truck has made it into the ring. All right, this time the folks behind the GamerGull T-Series are going to try it with the nitrous, and oh, it at least made it into the ring. So they are definitely getting closer to figuring out how to get this giant beast of a T-Series to come through that ring of fire, up, over, through the ring, rips off the back wheels, but it is through the ring of fire, and that is phenomenal. Fantastic to the gang over at the GamerGull T-Series tent for coming up with a solution to the problem. But they're not done yet. They want to try this, locking the diffs. Nitrous is on. They have completely removed the dump truck altogether, the dump portion of the truck. Up, through, over. Oh, look at that. Oh, the back end smacks the ring of fire, causing it to tumble forward, which actually got it to land on the ramp. So technically, the T-Series was able to get through the ring of fire and make the landing. Excellent work. So there you go. Hey, you got any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories? Feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. Thank you so much to Hero of God, GamerGull, and LosWilko for supporting me on Patreon. Whoa, Nelly, look at that bad boy. Oh my gosh. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. I'm davidinark. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.